Hakeem with AutoFix Pal. Today we are going to do an inexpensive exhaust repair on a 2009 Nissan Murano. The exhaust broke at the muffler right where the flange is. It's a common failure. You can see right there it's broken where I'm wiggling it with my hand, and you can see all of the black soot from the from the fuel, from the exhaust. Alright, so we're going to do an inexpensive repair for that because that muffler is about $450 on eBay. So from the dealer, it's probably like $600 or $700, plus you got the 2 hours labor to install it. So we're going to do a simple cut and sleeve, which means we'll just cut the flange off. We'll just cut the flange off and weld in a piece of straight pipe, save the customer some money, charge them like $30 for the part, and just 2 hours for the labor of cutting and sleeving it, which should save them a few $100s, and it'll last a good amount of time. Alright, so let's get to it. I'm using the Bosch PS60 reciprocating saw, which is cordless, 12 volts, works off of a 12 volt battery. It works really well. I really like that saw. And the blade that I'm using is a Milwaukee bimetal blade. I will put links in the description below so that you can check out the products that I'm using in this video, check out all of the tools. And the battery that I'm using in that saw is actually being used, well, it's the same type of battery that can be used in the light that you see attached to the muffler right there via magnet. 12 volt system, 12 volt Bosch system is pretty good. Yeah, I like it. So I mean, I haven't had any issues with it. I've been using these 12 volt systems from Bosch for probably 2 years now, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know, I'd have to look at the purchase history, but I've been using it for a few years now and they work great. I use the saw all the time when I'm doing exhaust work, or if I need to cut anything. It lasts pretty good. I mean, it'll get you through the job. If you got more than one battery, it's helpful, but for this job here, I don't need more than one battery. I just need a fully charged battery and I'll get through the entire job. Now, if I was cutting wood, it'll probably be a lot easier and I'll probably be able to get a lot more use out of that one battery. But we're cutting metal, it's a little tougher, and it's going to draw a little bit more power out of that battery, so you may want to get yourself 2 batteries just because, 2 batteries is better than one. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, so the next step in this process is to find a piece of pipe that's going to fit either on the inside or on the outside of the pipe that you just cut. You can use the flange that you just cut out to measure and make sure it's going to fit. If it fits in there pretty well, then that's the pipe that you want to use. It's probably better to have a pipe that fits on the outside of the pipe rather than on the inside, because if you put it on the inside, it's going to restrict the flow a little bit. But if it's a tight fit, it shouldn't restrict the flow that much. So whatever works, do what you have to do to get the job done, but the best way to do it would be to have a pipe that fits on the outside. So let's get to it and let's get to welding.